Can you hear me? Yes, Alicia. And then, can you see my screen? Hmm.
So far, no, sir.
What about now? I'm sharing the screen already.
Yeah, I can see now.
Yeah, Sri can see. What about others? Yeah, Slisha says yes now. Fantastic, brilliant. All right, welcome to this monthly session of not yet for me, Bankim. Can you go to your Google Hangouts? That in Google Hangouts it will be actually appearing. NP will be general financial product advice warning. Yeah, Selvan says yes. All right, Bankim, we're already sharing the screen. It says general financial product advice warning, and NP Financials Pty Limited, NP Financials or NPF. Bankim says yes, I can. Fantastic. Advises all service recipients of the following. This information is provided only on general financial product advice basis, and this is only educational in nature. Trading securities, derivatives, CFDs, foreign exchange contracts can be risky and is not suitable for all. I'll give you another 10 seconds to go through it, then we'll start. Alright, so once you have gone through it, I'll minimize this and then I'll maximize this. Alright, so I'll start with your question. Please type in your questions, uh, whatever and topic you want to get started. And then I have some questions from Lisha, I think. She has sent through Gmail, I think. Let's go to support at npfinancials.com.au and then go to Gmail and then go to Lisha, and then while I'm finding out the email from Lisha, you can get started with your questions. So if I do not get any question, I'll start with Lisha's question. Lisha is saying, hi Parth, I was saying if you could please spend some time in the next monthly class to talk about the techniques that could be used to identify the exact prices to scale in. Beautiful question. All right. For example, I know you previously spoke about identifying 1 bar, 2 bar reversals and then scale in when the low or high is taken out of the reversal bar. But can the entry also be when the low of the turning point is taken out if you zoom into a smaller time frame? All right, very good.
Sir, just an interruption. Could you
Yeah.
please start recording, please, sir?
Yeah,
Thank
fantastic.
you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
that. Yeah, hi Sukhdeep. Good afternoon. Sukhdeep has joined us, and we are going through Lisha's question. So whatever Lisha is asking, let us first explain that. Instrument does not matter. Any instrument we can take. Forex trading, commodities, shares, bonds, indices, and so on and so forth. Our preferred timing is 2 days, so we'll keep that as 2 days. And then for the time being, let us delete this. Alright, so what Lisa is asking, so please spend some time in the next monthly class, talk about techniques that could be used to identify the exact prices to scale in. Brilliant. So it can be either shares, for example Tesla in front of you or Apple in front of you, or it can be the dollar index in front of you now. It can be anything, for example Euro, US, or the bond market, anything, or the or anything, yeah, or index market. So we trade forex, commodities, bonds, indices, and forex, cryptocurrencies. So forex, commodities, shares, bonds, indices, and cryptocurrencies. Six asset classes. And before I answer the questions of how to scale in, I would request from each one of you, this is a must, each one of you to tell me what do you think, as per you, nothing wrong or nothing correct, nothing like that, as per your understanding, what is the starting point of a trending, of a trend change, or a trending, or a start of a trend. So what is that point? So I'll go arbitrarily. So first up, so I'll ask Bunkim, can you please write or say the starting point? How do you define the start of a trend from your understanding, from the training you got from NP Financials? So just or whatever you have interpreted it, please tell me what is the starting point of a trend. How do you define start of a trend? Because Lisa is asking how can she scale in. Though before scale in, it is extremely important to know the starting point of a trend change. Yeah. So please, Bankim. Everyone should get ready with their answers. Please write down one, two, three lines, or speak one by one. So I'll ask first Bankim, then Lisha, then Shukdeep, then Selvan, and then Sri. Yeah, Bankim, please.
Yeah, so say for example, if it's a downtrend
Yeah,
and if it's going to the bullish trend,
yeah.
so I think two bearish candles should be broken by the one bullish candle. Previous two bearish candles should be broken by the bullish candle.
Brilliant, fantastic. So I hope anything you want to add, Bankim.
Uh, Apart from that,
I'll first repeat what you said, from down to uptrend. Yeah, you are saying bullish.
last two bearish candles should be broken by the bullish candle.
Yeah, bullish candlesticks break should break last two bearish candlestick. Have I understood properly?
Correct.
Okay. Next, what you
It should happen on a support.
Then trend.
on a support? Yeah.
Uh, yeah, that's it. I think.
That's it. Fantastic. Brilliant. Very good. Thank you so much, Banking. Really appreciate. All right. The next goes to Lisa. Lisa, what do you mean trend change or establishment of a trend? You can write, you can speak. As per Bankim, this is his understanding. As per Lisa, please. Lisa, I cannot hear you. So you have to probably write. Yeah, Lisa is typing. See, I know she is having problem with microphone. Give me a second. Lisa is saying, give me a second. So I'll go to Shukdeep. Shukdeep, please tell me your idea of, as per you, what you look for a trend change. Your question is, I'm asking a question to each one of you. So the question is, trend change. How do you identify? How do you establish? How do you start? How do you identify or establish? Not establish or start. Yeah. What is your definition, Sukhdeep?
So, Partha sir, it's mainly we do that crack and like that crack and backs.
Crack and snap
Uh,
back?
yeah, so
Yeah.
that's one thing which
Yeah.
which is one thing which can give us a very good example. Then
Hmm.
also the color of the bars is a good indication that they start changing from downward to up bars or up bars to down bars, and also the size of the bars, they keep increasing in size, and which is also volume. If there's a high volume in the trend start going up, so which is a good indication that there's a change now and more either buyers or seller depending on if it's a up or downtrend. So there are a few things we can mix with that. So volume is one indicator, the length, size, and the color of the candles is another, and also if we have already broken the last support or resistance, it's like looking like a breakdown. I mean breakout, which is not a fast breakout. So then these indications can add up to our justification or our decision that okay, yeah, it's now all showing that trend is and plus the Bankim already explained very nicely in terms of NP Financial um, that if the two bearish candles are broken by next bullish candle, so that's one thing, and it should be near the support. So for support, I will say it's for uptrend. For downtrend, it should be a resistance. Otherwise,
Yeah, fantastic, brilliant, excellent. Thank you so much. Yeah, so if I have understood correctly, uh, uh, Sukhdeep, correct me if I'm wrong. You said crack and snapback. You look for crack and snapback and the size, length, and color of the bar, and then up bar, down bar, number of up bar, down bar, and then you look for second one is the volume, and you also look for break of support and resistance, avoiding false breakouts, for avoiding false breakouts, like we call it fake outs here. And the last one you supported what Bunkim said, from downtrend to uptrend bullish candlestick should break last two bearish candlestick on a support for a uptrend, and from a resistance to a downtrend. Brilliant, fantastic, brilliant, very nice. Okay, all right, so I'll go to Selvan, please.
Brother,
Yep.
I look for a trend reversal pattern.
Mm-hmm.
If it's trending down, it'll make lower highs, lower lows.
Mm-hmm.
When it makes a higher low, I'm interested to find out whether it is a reversal or not. And I would look for maybe a head and shoulders pattern or a double bottom. And if it's an uptrend, top or head and shoulders, etc., any reversal pattern, I would look for that.
Brilliant, fantastic. So as per correct me if I'm wrong. As for Selvan, he look for pattern from head and shoulder, double bottom, double top. Doesn't matter whether it is changing from up to down or down to up. And then he will also look for an for a down uptrend reversal. He will look for lower high, lower low to start a downtrend. And for a downtrend reversal, he will look for higher low, higher high to go to a uptrend. Correct, Selvan?
Correct.
Fantastic. Anything else, Selvan?
No, just that at the moment.
Brilliant. Very nice. Sri.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So it depends upon the type of the instrument I trade.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, for example, a commodity or any instrument. If it is a 2-day or a daily,
Mm-hmm.
first I see the prior existence of the trend on a higher time frame. That's weekly or monthly.
Mm-hmm.
Then I look for tested and proven trend reversal pattern,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's a double bottom or double top, uh, head and shoulder or inversal head and shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I would like to get a confirmation of break of a important trend line. So that gives me a confirmation of what the market is trending.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Brilliant. So I have just noted down what you said. Correct me if I am wrong. In front of you, prior trend on weekly, monthly time frame. So So that's what he is looking for, existence of a prior trend, because we are very correct, we are reversing that trend. And like Selvan, he also looks for pattern, head and shoulder, double bottom, double top. And the third one, break of an important trend line. Then last we'll go to Lisha. Lisha, are you there? You have written. Yeah, Lisha says can break one but cannot break two. Fantastic. So I'll just copy that from your chart here. So I'll copy before it goes away. I'll just save it. This is valuable information. So I'll just save it in the desktop, and then I'll save it as NPF trend reversal understanding from clients. Very good. And Lisha shared the first one. She said can break one but can't break two rule. That is good. So if currently in a downtrend, when the price breaks above the last two swing highs, then it is a change in trend. So break of price break, I'll copy that. Price breaks above the last two swing highs, which matches with what Bunkim said. So price breaks above the last two swing highs or swing lows. We are vice versa, so we are not writing that back. Then it is a change in trend. This trend up, this new uptrend should also show higher high and higher low. Brilliant. So I'll copy the last section what she said, higher high and so this is brilliant. So third thing she said is this, higher high and brilliant. Wow, very nice, excellent. Thank you so very much for your wonderful participation, in which each one of us will learn from other trader. So all right, so what I'm getting common here is which is can break one cannot break two rule, which is great, which comebacks boils down to break last two bearish candlesticks. So these two are almost same, a little bit of rephrasing in the English or technical analysis. So price above the last swing highs, that's very, yeah, above last swing highs. That's another one. Again, break one and break two rule, higher high higher low, which matches with what Selban said, with what others who said higher high higher low, and Lisha and Selban said, yeah. And then Sukhdeep says important points like crack and snap back, and then volume. Forex there is no volume, but for shares and index there is volume. Yes. So and fake out is important from downtrend to uptrend. So let's do yeah. And Selban says important point, very important pattern. Sri says extremely important pattern, and break up an important trend line, extremely important. Yeah, very nice, excellent, very good. So this actually everything is covered what we discussed. So let's start with that, because we are trying to answer Lisha's question, how to scale in. Before we scale in, so there is no right and wrong answer here. There is no 10 out of 10 or 1 out of 10 answers here. Everyone is different. That's what makes us a market. So what we'll do, we'll see one by one. So for example, let's go to SPTRD, for example, whatever, doesn't matter, whatever in front of us. So my as far actually we follow every bit of it as and when they are presented. So you sometimes will be benefited from pattern, sometimes will be benefited from higher low higher high, sometimes will be benefited from breakouts in the volume, sometimes will be benefited from crack and snap back, and of course it will be always, it can break one, this is the must, which is same as this one, all right. So let's do that first. It can break one and cannot break two. All right. so then I'll come back to important trend line and so on and so forth. In the meantime, let me draw some trend lines in front of you. So for example, this can be an important trend line. So I'll come back to that later on. And there is a little bit of not so important, not so much important, but a little bit of important here. And there is a pattern here. I'll touch each one of them. It is an extremely important discussion. A very good question, Alicia. Fantastic, and extremely good answers by all of you. There's a double top pattern there, so we'll discuss each one of them. So first we'll start with it can break one, it cannot break two rule. For that, what we'll do, we'll change this for a moment to bar chart, because we'll understand whether it has broken one or not very importantly. All right, so we'll not go to the history of what happened to 10 years back. We'll just start the recent ones. So let's do this recent one. So for example, Sri said break up a important trend line, so maybe this is an important trend line there. We have joined the swing high to swing high and a confirmed trend line, and we'll change this to blue. Yeah, so that is one. And Selvan said there is no pattern here, although some people may refer to this as a big pattern in a monthly or a weekly chart as a double bottom. So that's a pattern there. In a bigger time frame. I'll write down double bottom. Maybe in weekly or monthly we'll go back and see that, but for a moment I'll just park that and write that as double bottom. Alright. So more often than not, what happens is it will always start with more often than not, always, sorry, my English, again, more often than not it starts with pattern. Yeah, more often than not it starts with pattern. Selvan and Sri correctly pointed out, and then it will go to higher low and lower high, and in the meantime it will do this bullish candlestick and break two bearish candlesticks. My favorite is this one, but everyone is correct. I may be also correct, and Lisa can break one, cannot break two. Yeah, all right, so let's see this one here. So if we have missed this for a moment, if we go back and see this one on December 2018, March 2020, write it down, and then we'll just make it December 18 and March 20. We'll go to monthly to see what happened there, and let's see the monthly. December 2018, this is the one. Yeah, absolutely, as we said, this is a double top in the bigger time frame, monthly time frame. Yeah, and it is happening at the bottom right hand corner. Brilliant. And if you that's the starting point. Yeah, so that's good. All right, so that we saw already. Then what we are seeing next one is what Bunkim said. Bunkim said is the candlestick breaking. Okay, so for that, what we need to understand what Bunkim said and what Lisha said. Well, Lisha, when you said can break one, cannot break two. Thank you. All right, so please mute your microphone, like I think Lisha. uh, okay, so if you're not speaking, yeah, so from down to uptrend bullish candlesticks would break. I was asking Lisha, you have written can break one, cannot break two. Are you following this, for bar by bar, or you are following this as a general rule of swing highs and swing lows? Yeah, so please clarify that. Is it swing high, swing low, or bar by bar? I would say first bar by bar, then swing high, swing low. Lisa says swing high, swing low. Yeah, so I'll write it down. Swing high, swing low. All right. I will start with Bunkim's first, and then this one same, break one, break two. Let us follow the break one, break two rule of a bar by bar. All right. So we are here. We were in a downtrend, because from a double top to a double bottom, humongous fall in price, and that can be for any instrument, for any time frame. this is a 36% downtrend, which is a good downtrend, yeah, because it went down, impulsive and corrective, so on and so forth. So this is impulsive down, this is corrective up, and this is impulsive down, and then this is corrective up, and then impulsive down, and then so on and so forth. So it is a downtrend, and Sri has drawn this line. So Bunkim is saying it can break 1, it cannot break 2. Lisa is also saying. So what is 1 and 2? That I'll clarify that. Extremely important question. So this is 1, this is 1, yeah. This is the first red candle, or the black bar here. If I have to change this red candle or red bar, I'll change this to red, so there is no confusion there, yeah. So this is the first bearish candle here, and the second one, can you quickly tell me which is second one, my dear? Is this one or this one? Anyone? 16th March or 18th March? Which is the second one we should consider? Bankim, Lisha, because I am discussing your point. Can break 1, cannot break 2, yeah. That which is my favorite as well. So which is second one? This one or this one? 16th of March or 18th of March? And why? Bankim and Lisha. Bankim says 16th of March. Sri says 10. 10. Where is 10? I'm asking 16th and 18th. Bankim says 16th. Sri says 10. I don't know what is 10. Sri, what is 10? This one? No. If you mention this one, I think Bankim has correct. Bankim has the correct answer. Because why this is 1? Because this is the first one, as we can see. So this is the first one, and why this is not the second one? In our break 1, break 2 rule, because the second one in this case is lower than the first one. It cannot be the case. So when we are looking for when we are looking for a second high, then we are looking for this one to be broken. So that is correct. So this is one first bar, and this is second bar, which needs to be broken, so what we'll do, we'll draw a line there, and 2570 has to be broken. And as per Sri now, he has answered. Sri is saying second swing high 10th, yeah. So Sri is saying this is second swing high, as per Lisha, as per Sri, that's the correct answer. Thank you, Sri. Thank you, Bankim. And this is the first swing high. So we already saw what Selvan and Sri said, double bottom. That is already taken care of in not in weekly, monthly. Yeah, of course, but we saw in monthly. Of course, if you go back to weekly, it will be in weekly. So first thing first, pattern. There is a pattern fortunately here, and every one of us forgot one thing. No one told that, but I would remind you to practice that in the form of turning point, because if there is no turning point, there is no market reversal, almost very certain, very certain. So 99%, yeah. So if there is no turning point, this is a turning point, because this is close is greater than the high. Don't forget the basics of trading, as we have discussed in NP Financials. So this is the turning point, and without turning point nothing would happen, absolutely nothing would happen. So this is the turning point, and that is we should include here, yeah. So first should be, to start with, it should be a turning point. Without turning point, there is nothing. So we show turning point, then we show pattern. Now I am listing the creams, yeah. Turning point, pattern, and then break 1, break 2. Break 1 cannot break 2 rule in bar as well as in swing high, swing low, bar as well as in swing high, swing low. So let's do one by one. So we saw turning point and then a pattern. Everyone agree with this turning point and pattern? And Sri says, Bankim says morning star, beautiful. Bankim says morning star, and everyone agreed with this pattern. Very good, Bankim, very good. You have improved a lot. So as per Sri and Selvan, it is double bottom. As per Bankim, and I fully agree with this, it is a morning star candlestick pattern, yeah. Morning star candlestick pattern, morning star candlestick pattern. candlestick. Yeah, so morning star candlestick, that is also a pattern, extremely good. Bunkim, that is a fantastic observation. Brilliant. So morning star turning point, I would write down because I also did not see that morning star turning point. Yeah, so we saw pattern, we saw morning star turning point, and then we saw the first one. First high is this one, and second bar high is this one, but the second swing high is this one. So what we are looking for first is the break of the second bar. So we would wait for this bar to be broken at 2570. Break means close above high taken out. So not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, and then not yet, and then the not yet, not yet, not yet to 2570, not yet, not yet. All right, so here I'll ask Selvan and Sri, because you said pattern. Yeah, when you consider pattern, what do you mean by that? Where do you what is the entry point you are looking here, Selvan and Sri, when you say pattern, and Monkim also you said morning star. So three of you, please individually write or talk. Where are you entering here?
As the first thing,
Hmm.
where you marked the TP,
Hmm.
that bar, the close should be above that.
Close should be above what?
Yeah, above the high.
Above the high of this one.
No, no, it's on 24th, where the MS is written.
MS.
The high should be taken.
This high.
Yeah,
Okay. As per Sri, he would enter when this high is taken out. Yeah.
yeah, close. Yeah,
Close.
yeah, yeah,
Close above and high taken out.
correct.
Okay. Close above, high taken out. So as per Sri, he is looking for a bar which should close above this high point and then is high taken out. So you have not entered here. Yes, Sri?
That's correct.
Selvan?
No, but I need more confirmation. I need the trend line to be broken.
Selvan is saying
Close above the trend line.
he waits for more confirmation. He waits for the above the break of the trend line. So I write down trend line break. Selvan is saying that. All right.
There's nothing to stop this market at the moment going shorter.
Yeah, so he's saying if anyone is not hearing Selvan, so nothing has happened for this market not to go to downtrend again. Thank you, Selvan. Bonkim is saying wait for the trend line break. Bonkim is also saying trend line break. So every one of us are in exactly the same page here, every one of us. So either what we are looking for trend line break, or we are looking for close above high taken out, because it has broken one, it has not broken two. So this is the break, first one, this is the break one, so this has broken one, this close above the first bar high. So this is the not the start of the break of the one, but as per our rule, as per Lisha, and Lisha is a little bit conservative, swing high swing low. Bunkim is a little bit aggressive. He said bullish candlestick could break two bearish candlesticks. So what Bunkim is looking for, so he is looking to enter 2570, close above and high taken out. Let's see. Yay! All of us are happy here. Everyone are happy here. So this fellow, this candle now, this candle
Is
now. Go.
is entry.
Sorry. This candle you have entered. Three. That's
Yeah,
what you're saying.
correct.
Yeah. Okay. No, you said close above and high taken out. This has close above. So high is not taken out. So you have not entered here. Okay, so yeah, everyone is now excited that this fellow, according to our everyone's rule, has broken the trend line, has closed above the second bar high, second bearish bar. So this candle has now broken the one and two. So that's as per Bunkim, as per Bunkim, he wrote candlestick. So let me change for a candlestick image. immediately. So candlestick, he wrote that he told us that bullish candlestick should break last two bearish candlestick, which is one of my favorite. So bullish candlestick break the bearish candlesticks. Yeah. So that's Bankim is satisfied. So now Bankim, Sri, Selban, Lisha, everyone will get into the trade when the high taken out. Yes, no, any other comment? Bankim says yes.
Yes, you go above the high.
Yeah. So everyone is buying long here. So here we will start the trend to go long. Fantastic, brilliant. All of us got 100 out of 100. Now, next question is, Lisa, how to scale in? Is this clear, everyone, each one of you? Is this clear now? How to identify a trend change? Sri says yes. Bankim says yes, very good. Because you only told me to do what to do, and I only followed you, isn't it? Okay. So what you said, I am following. Lisha was little bit conservative. So I'll ask Lisha. Sukdik said yes. I'll ask Lisha. Lisha, are you in the trend, or you are still waiting for the second swing high to be taken out, as in here? Lisha. So that will be 28.88, and this will be 25.70. So that's the difference. That's a difference of 317 pips, 12%. Lisa, if you are free, you can write down. Write it. That are you waiting for this swing to be broken, or you are convinced that trend break up a trend line, break of one bar high, bearish bar, break of two bar high, avoiding fake outs, as Sukhdeep said, this is a correct breakout because it has broken one, this is the one, it has broken two, this is the two, and closed above the trend line and high to be taken out. Lisa says, I would trade reversal patterns as a strong support and resistance. To swing high broken is just confirmation of change of trend. All right. So Lisa is also agreeing that double bottom is confirmed now, so she would also get into the trade. All right, very good. Every one of us got into the trade here long. When you are getting into the trade here long, remember this is a 2-day chart, and remember we have sacrificed, each one of us were ready to sacrifice 492 pips, 22.54% from this low, because no one was convinced, or at least market has not proven us otherwise, that is going to go long. So unless and until we sacrifice 492 pips, 22.54%, to just start the trend. So but all right, so we started the trend. Somewhere we have to start, we have started here. Then I'll come to the question of Lisa, what is asking, that I am where to scale in. All right, Lisa, here goes your answer. So we are long, and possibly our stop loss is here. So we are long from here with the high taken out, stop loss is here, 239 pips. Yeah. So we are long now. Yeah. So we are long here, and we are in black. We are making money in this trade. Yeah. Very good. You're long, you're extremely good. Hang on. So don't get panic, don't close the trade, nothing doing, just hang on. Hang on, and God is giving you money, so take it. Because why God is giving you money, or the Almighty is giving us money? Because we have followed the written down trade plan. Well, I think one of the questions Sri is asked, please explain the important points to consider to draft trade plan, and please share sample trade plan for forex, commodity and share trading. All right. So Sri is asking about trade plan. I'll go on that first. I'll answer Lisa's question. So these are the things which needs to go to a trade plan, but I'll answer this in a big way, in a detailed way. But all these things should go, which one is the first one high, which one is the second one high, and this is a false bar, and what is first high, what is second high, high, what is first swing high, what is second swing high, what is the double bottom pattern. All these things should have close above, high taken out, and we are in the trade. So let's see. Now we are still in the trade, and it is now struggling with the second swing high. Who think that this is all buyers out and close his long position in the second swing high? Anyone? Gap, gap is also there. So who is hanging on and who is closing the trade there? There is a gap, there is a gap there, and there is a swing high, second swing high. Please write down your answer. Lisa says hang on. Sri says pivot. We are not introducing pivot now. We are in a naked chart, bear chart. We are not confusing ourselves because we want to. I want to answer Lisa's question on a bear chart. So Lisa says hang on. Okay, hang on. So let's go because this is Lisa's question. Well, Sri says hang on. Brilliant. Okay. Then I'll go to the next one. This is the first bearish bar. This is the start of a scale in, Lisha, to answer your question. So now we would scale in only because we'll put a long position there, because only because our rule says it has not broken one, forget about breaking two. So it has not broken one. Now the break of 1 and 2 from this would be, this is 1, and please do practice this in your mental eye of your mind or physical eye. This is 1 and this is 2. For this to go down, this is to close below this 2. Yeah, this is to close below these 2. So I delete the previous 1 and 2. So we have understood that. I'll delete this one, and then delete this one, and we are here. That's good. So that's fine, that's fine, this is fine. Everyone understood that. This is double bottom. Everyone understood that. All right, so I'll break that. I'll make it as simple as possible. All right, brilliant. So now Lisa, this is scale in 1. So what I'll do, this is long and this is scale in 1. So our first scale in here, scale in 1, scale in scale in 1, yeah, or pyramid 1. I'll write pyramid 1. That is a short term pyramid 1. Pyramid 1. So we'll go along here, pyramid 1, and then this is another one. Again we'll see whether this fellow, this is now 1 and 2, this is 1 and this is 2. We'll see when we are comparing 2 with the 2, it has not broken. So what we'll do, we'll just scale in 2. So we'll do here long, and then we'll do pyramid 2 there, pyramid 2 there. Yeah, knowing very well that this is in a loss because we are running a little bit up down here, but this has not broken the first one. So forget about breaking the 2. This is the, when you are pyramiding, this can be appear as extremely risky trade, but not, this is the best trade you can take. All right, so let's do, and again this is the third one, and this has not closed above this one. Forget about breaking the third one, which is here, because we are comparing 3 to 3. So what we'll do, we will have go and long 3 here. So I'll take your question later on. So first let me answer. So then long. So pyramid 3, we have 3 positions, and we have already here one here start. So 4 positions running, and then prices going up now for a moment, and then what we'll do, this is again a turning point, and remember how the, what is the power of turning point. Don't forget that, because that's how we have define the turning point. So what we'll do here a turning point. Don't forget that this is a turning point when I write 2TP or S2 or LTP. That is the power of turning point, one of my favorite. Turning point here and turning point there. So three turning points and four positions running. We will not add position because this is not a bearish bar. And then again it is struggling with the second swing high or the gap. And my question would be, who would be hanging on, who would be panicking, please? She says hang on. Sri would say three times hang on. Bonkin says hang on, very nice. And Lisa says, do you scale in when high of P1 taken out, P2 or P3? Brilliant, fantastic, very good question. Yeah, I wanted to ask for you to ask this question. I was waiting this question. So Lisa is asking whether we would wait for this to be broken, this high to be broken, and then we enter, or this high to be broken to enter, or this high to be broken and enter. I first request the participants to answer Lisa's question, then I will answer my question. Please, participants, answer Lisa's question. Where are you scaling on? Here when the high taken out, here on the when high taken out, here on the high taken out. Please write everyone. Selben, Sri, Sukdeep. Sri says P1. P1. Sri says P1. Sukdeep says P1. Anyone? We are talking about pyramiding or scaling in. Yeah. All right. So what I will take that as, so that's very nice, extremely good answer. When this high is taken out, they will end, but that's a little bit delayed. What I would say, place the order when this high taken out, not trigger. When this high taken out, not trigger. Up to this point, when this high taken out, then trigger. Yeah, so I would say when this high is taken out, then you enter here as an excellent trade, unless and until you are an extreme professional and you have seen this thousand times, million times, spent some 10,000 hours in front of you. What I would do, possibly, if I'm given a chance, every day I get a chance, I would enter P1 as well as P2 as well as P3, knowing very well that if I lose, I lose 3%, but if I gain, I'll gain that much. So that is my answer, but that is not an advice I'm giving you now. The general advice you to enter here when this high taken out, not here. Don't put that, don't be too conservative like that. So enter at P3 high take, or enter at this. At the most, I would give you a concession because you were trading for now not more than 3 years. So I would say wait for turning point high to be taken out, like this one, turning point high taken out. Don't go here, that will be too late. All right, so let's go then. Still again, so we are in here when this P3 taken out, and then we are here again, the turning point taken out. Yeah, who is hanging on, who is out, because the swing high and the gap is creating havoc. Now I'll again ask you, who is doing what? Hang on or out, because the gap is creating too much pressure. Sri says hang on. All right, I listen to Sri Utagi's comment. He said Sri, hang on, and we have entered here, we will hang on. Oh, again another question. Bunkim says I'll book profit for first original trade. That's a very good answer. So the original trade was here, and then he would book the profit because he has entered here with a stop loss of 239 pips. He he will close 200 pips, so almost 0.8% he is closing a trade. Bunkim, honest answer, very good answer, because we are going bar by bar. That is the strength of NP Financials. We are extremely strong in bar by bar analysis, knowing not anything about the right hand side, any chart, any time frame, any time, any instrument, any asset class. We will be doing bar by bar trading exactly the same way as we are doing, because it is not rocket science. All right, I got answers from Sri. Hang on. Bunkim says he will book the first, and Sri says again hang on. Sri is very confident. All right, let's do. Okay, now this bar has done a not so good thing. So Bunking would be possibly smiling because this bar had closed below this, but as per his understanding, and Lisha little bit conservative in the swing low, and this is not broken. So what I'll do in my mental eye, when you are practicing, you have to do it in your physical eye. We take this and put it here, 1 and 2. It has broken one. What? Why? Honest answer. What you will do here, my dear friend, all of you, please hang on, add position, run profit book, and what you will do. Sri says hang on. My goodness, Sri is getting greedy. Lisa says book profit. So Lisa, are you booking book profit for all the 4 trades or 2 trades? Sukhdeep says close, and everyone is getting, I think, panicked here. Only Sri. Bonkim says it's a pin bar in. Although see the see the conflict in our mind. Although pin bar is a concept for bar chart, but Bunkim prefers candlestick. I know it very well. He also knows it very well, but he has replied pin bar. Pin bar in candlestick would be a inverted hammer. Yeah, so that's all right, Bunkim. So it's a inverted hammer or a inverted hammer. So all right. So Sri is hanging on. Otherwise, everyone is. Anyone wants to add, please? Hmm? Anyone? Lisa is saying price is closing below the swing high, struggling, potential take profit. Okay, but so Lisa is closing all the trades, 4 trades or 2 trades. Selban is saying I would move this top. Brilliant, fantastic. Lisa is saying turning point. That's correct. Under the reversal bar. So Selban, you would put this stop loss here. So
No, under
Sri,
the bar that reversed, under the bar that reversed and caused the turning point.
can you talk slowly? Just hold on. Let me first increase
Under
the. Huh? What is?
under the bar that
Yeah.
caused the turning point.
This one.
The last bar.
This one. Yeah.
Under that bar, yeah.
Under that bar. So what you do, Selvan is will move the stop loss below this point, and how much under?
20 pips under.
20 pips under. So everyone had their own answer. Sri is hanging on, and Selban is still hanging on, putting a stop loss below 20 pips here, and every one of Lisha is out, Sukhdeep is out, and Bunkim, have you have closed all the trades, 4 trades or 2 trades, or so I'll put not yet. Bunkim has closed only one and hanging on. So I'll put Selban stop here. Here's an important thing here, whether because we drop because any market which has dropped for 35% has moved now 36%, and the total drop, if I do a Fibonacci and from here to here, uh, Fibonacci, then 38 was there, already gone, so take out 50% was there, so I'll just keep that 50%, and then 61% was here, as you can see, and then 78% was here, as you can see there, so not required here up to, well, I'll keep that. I'll keep that. Okay. Okay, so now, yeah, so this is playing a havoc. Second swing high. Lisa closed every position and turning point, and and so Selban has moved. This is fantastic session, today's session, because everyone is participating in their own understanding, which is so great, which is so beautiful. This low is, every one of us is learning from each one of us. 2820. So Selban's stop would be 2800. So 2800. Who else agree with Selban? 2800, or who wants a little bit more or a little bit less stop to get out? Bunky
Father,
says,
the
hmm,
reasoning there,
hmm,
the reasoning there is I'm protecting profits that I've made already,
hmm,
and I'm preventing further losses
hmm,
should the market go down.
hmm, hmm. So everyone heard Selban what he said? Please say yes, no, so that I don't have to repeat. Yes, Sri says, yeah. Sukhdev is saying it did not break 50. Thank you for that. Selvan is saying he would take the profit what he has already got from here to here, 125 pips, and on the, yeah, on this trade a little bit loss, at least 100 pips with the 0.5%. And Sukhdev is saying it has not broken 50%, so it may go up. That's what Sukhdeep is saying. I would say yes. So I would not go long here, for the reason that it has broken one. It has broken one, so it has followed our 50% rule. It has broken one, close below, but it has not broken two. So since it has broken one, as you said, Bankim and Lisha, then Shukdeep is saying it can be a false. That's what he has written. Crack and snap back, false breakout to the downside. So I would not do anything. What I would do, I would just maybe put an ATR. If your favorite, some people are favorite is average true range. So what they do, they go here and write down average true range. Average true range, that means the that is, it is here, average true range will give us maybe, let's do last 12 days, because this is 2 days, so 24 days, that is 1 month, 1 month. So if I have to do something, I would do low minus the average true range for getting out, or if it closes below this and low taken out, then I'll close the trade. All right, let's see what happens. All right, so it did. So Selban is out. Selban is 2800. This bar came 2800, and it reversed from here, and it did not close below the two, and it is not a bearish bar. So, so who is hanging on? Sri is hanging on, and Sukhdeep said it did not break the. That's an excellent answer. It has not broken 50%, because whenever you see this round number 2800 and 50% of this, you may wait for this one to break, low taken out, close below low, or at least our principle of break one, break two. So it has broken one, it has not broken two, we did nothing, and we got survived here, thanks to the average true range. So let's do that. And again, here what this second swing high, and this fellow is creating havoc, isn't it? So let's get the answer from the class. Who will do what? Everyone is just got out actually. Only I think Sukhdeep and Bankim, are you still on the trade? And Sri are playing the trade. Sri says hang on. Why? Now I'll ask Sri why you are hanging on, why you are so confident, and what you are looking for. And Sukhdeep says hang on. Yes, Sukhdeep says yes means what? Oh, Sri. Sukhdeep says hang on. Sri says 50%. All right. Sri is waiting for 50% to be 50% to be not broken, and did not break the trend line. Sri has drawn a trend line from this swing low. I don't know what trend line he has drawn. Siri, you have to tell me which trend line you have drawn. If you have drawn this trend line, it is not broken yet, but you have to tell me what trend line you have drawn. All right, okay. So what I would do, to answer the last one, Sri says last one, this one. All right, to answer Lisha's question where to scale in again, I would be bold to take this position as a long, as my fourth position, or fifth position, because we are not out yet. And why we are adding here one as in scaling, pyramiding 4, pyramid 4, because this has not closed below 1. Only one principle we are following, what Bunkim said, and what Lisha supported: break 1 cannot break 2. We are only following this rule, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, so we are pyramiding there, knowing very well if it goes down our stop loss will be out. Okay, all right, so we are good now. We are now, at least the gap is gone. That is a tremendous thing. Gap is gone. Now the swing high is also gone. Then I'll make it blue. So I'll make it blue, and I'll make the gap also blue or green. At least it was creating a havoc, unbelievable. All right, so that's what happens in real life. From here, remember, this is a 2-day chart. Our favorite is 2-day chart. After reaching this swing high, it stays there for 20 days. 10 bar means 20 days. Yeah, it stayed there for 20 days. 20 days is not a child's play. It's a nightmare. And that's why we went bar by bar, bar by bar, bar by bar, and Sri hanged on, and Bunkim hanged on, and Sukhdeep hanged on. So we have running 5 positions there. And then this, now what anyone would do here, considering this has not broken 1. So simple answer is, we'll go and add 1 position there. So we'll be adding 1 position there. Sri says hang on, so we'll be hanging on, not only hanging on, but also add position, because of the same rule. It has not broken 1. Forget about the 2. Now the question here is, this is 1, remember, and this is 2, not this one, because we are comparing bullish 1 and bullish 2. Please, this is very extremely important. Everyone understood 1 and 2? Please, yes, no? Sukhdeep says yes, Sri says yes, Bunkim says yes, you all people are, Lisha says yes, extremely strong in counting 1 and 2. 2 comes after 1, you are extremely good. Alright, so now we are adding here, and then it'll go here, nothing had happened, so we'll not do anything, and then continue. Woohoo! Now this has broken 61.8. If this has broken 61.8, then what I will do, I will change this color as a support. 61.8 has become a support now, and 50 I will take that out, because the new support is now 61.8, and 61.8 is the new support, and I'll delete the swing high support, and I'll delete this one. No, not yet. Let's skip this, because it is playing havoc. The gap always plays havoc, as he was saying. This close above the gap and close below the, not below, so actually gap actually saved us. So now the gap, I'll keep the gap, otherwise I'll remove everything. I have to remove this 23.6, so 23.6 gone, this is gone, and this is gone. All right, so we are running 6 positions there, and we are at this position, and everyone would hang on. And then what you do at this position, my dear friend? Question to all of you: at the last candle, what you do? Please write down. Sukhdeep says hang on. Bunkim says book some more profit. Bunkim says profit. Alright, why are you booking profit, Bunkim? Why, why are you booking profit there? Because my dear friend, remember this has not closed below 1, so don't contradict yourself. Lisa says, in reality, would you scale in so many times because you generally only scale in if your trades are in profit? That's a good question. That's a question, but I would say if the market is going up and up and up and up and up, for example, if the market is going uh, up for 10 years, why not add positions? I have seen people in real life adding to position 23 times in a day. They are doing day trading, intraday trading in 5 minutes or 1 minute chart, and they have added 23 positions when the market was going up, add, the way we are adding. So what we will do here, so we'll add our sixth position there, because we are following our trade plan that if it has not broken one, we'll add one. Yeah. So Sri says hang on. Sukhdeep says it's still above 61.8, and we'll hang on. We have 7 positions running, and we are running running running, nothing, doing nothing. Now the 78.6 is coming, so we are still approaching there. Now at 78.6, who would do what, considering that as a all sellers out bar, all buyers out bar? Your turn to answer, remembering the fact that we are running from here to here. We are running 442 pips. Average would be 200 pips, because we are running from here to here 300 pips, and from here to here one average would be 300 pips. We are running 6 positions, 1800 pips in risk, not risk, 1800 pips in profit. So Sri says do nothing, and Sukhdeep says we'll wait for next bar to confirm first. Sri, when you said do nothing, why did you say so? Hmm? Please write down. Sri says hang on to all trade. Okay, so no one thinks that this is all buyers out. Hmm? So now when the 78.6 is in is price is threatening that, so we'll have next fort as 88.6, and that's the last one. Yeah, so that will be the last one there, 88.6. Yeah, 88.6. Yeah. So be cautious. Sri says wait for the next part. All right, so let's do. Yeah, so it has crossed 78.6. Sri was right, and wait for it can happen, crack and snap back. It cracked through the 78.6. Remember, Sukhdeep says crack and snap back, and no pattern reversal has happened yet. No pattern reversal, nothing. So there is a possibility of crack and snap back here, because price has gone crazy. Price 70, it has gone up 78.6%, and we are running 7. When you when you run 7 trades, when price has crossed 78.6, then I would possibly follow what Selvan said, but I'll not do 20 pips. What I'll do, I'll possibly half the ATR. So now the ATR is 95. ATR is similar to our entry stop distance of the stock and commodity, same thing almost, a little bit raw. This is 96.25, so I'll probably put a stop loss to close the trade at 95 divided by 243. 43.89 minus 43 is 46, so we'd be out at 46. 30.46, because we are now a little bit jittery about the progress of this trend. 46 would be out. What we have done, we have not taken complete one ESD. We have taken half ESD here. So that way we can let's see, let's put the ESD here, and let's remove the ATR. So because we follow ESD, not the ATR, so let's see what would be the ESD there. So what we'll do ESD. Yeah, we put ESD. and ESD, yeah, or ESD is much better than the ATR, so you would follow ESD there. So this is the ESD, and then we'll do we go there. Sorry, what did I do? And we were here so we would put the stop loss below this 7. No, we were one bar there. Yeah, so 78 point is 3089 minus ESD is 17, so we'll put 17. Yeah, what Selvan said 20, we'd say 18. So 89 minus 18 is 89 minus 18 is 7 1. So you do 7 1. 7 1. So we would be out. We'll close all your positions because it has gone too far, and the round number 3200 will get out at 7071. So anyone, Sri says wait for next bar. All right, so let's see, wait for next bar. Yeah, so this is the next bar 3200. And what is the possible candlestick pattern here? Anyone, including Bunkim, what is the possible candlestick pattern there? Forming, not yet formed. Forming. Huh? Evening star. Lisa says evening star. Sri says evening star. Bankim says evening star. Sukhdeep says evening star. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So what do we do? We go morning star. Where is the morning star? We possible evening star. We do that here. So see how bar by bar analysis is helping you to identify a possible reversal. There is no double top there, there is no double bottom there, there is no head and shoulder there, nothing. But one thing Bunkim said is the pattern, which is a crack and snap back. Sorry, what is a evening star here? So possible evening star, because this is a perfect setup for evening star.
Raman,
Although evening star although evening star actually requires a third bar. So what we will do, we will this minus the entry stop distance, which is 18. So low is 3185 minus 18, so 3185 72. We'll move this to 72. Did I do that correct? 85, low is 85, 85 minus 18, 85 minus 65, 67. 69, 67 plus. So what is the low? Why I am confusing? 3185 minus 20 is 3165. It is 18. So 3167. 3167. Yeah, 3167. So we'll get out at 3167. Yeah. At this point, so we have now our we have moved our stop loss here with our, now we'll remove this gap. Gap has gone, now everything is gone. We'll remove the 61.8 because the 61 point is market participants did nothing. Of course you can take advantage of the Fibonacci time. If you see the Fibonacci time, and then they will say Fibonacci time will tell you whether we need to do that. For example, let's take that, because many of you have taken the course on Fibonacci, our course on Fibonacci trading. So that will give you an understanding of Fibonacci time. So let's do that. So many of you have done actually our instruction based discussion on Fibonacci trading. This is the one I was looking for, Fibonacci trading. Those of you who have done the Fibonacci trading would be actually drawing a Fibonacci time frame. What we will do, we'll go to Fibonacci time frame, draw Fibonacci time. So you would draw Fibonacci time from this double top to this double bottom and keep an eye on this Fibonacci. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Fibonacci time is so great. This is the green bar in Fibonacci time. So this is Fibonacci time, and it is telling us to do something. It will not tell us whether to go long and short. It will tell us depending on your structure, depending on your structure. Depending on the structure, we have to take out. So this is Fibonacci time, the green, and this is Fibonacci time. Everyone can see the Fibonacci time? Can anyone? Everyone? Fibonacci time zone? Or I'll change the color to maybe black. Yeah, everyone now can change it. So that was Fibonacci time. This is 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 Fibonacci time. When we have drawn from here to here. So when we were on this point, on a turning point of 24th of March, Fibonacci told us that on 1st of April something would happen. Actually it happened. Hammer and market went up. Fibonacci told us on 7th of April something would happen. A market continued. Fibonacci told us 13th of April something would happen. Market did a little reversal. Fibonacci on 23rd of April told us something would happen. Market went up. Fibonacci on 15th of May told us something would happen. Market went up on the dot itself. Now on this date, on 8th of June, Fibonacci is telling us something would happen. So we would not definitely explain, we would not definitely explain expect, we would not definitely expect here the market would go up. It can go up, but what we are doing on the Fibonacci time dangerous signal on evening star, possible peep or possible evening star, we are putting a stop loss here. So what we are doing, and then let's wait. Oh, now we are out. So on this trade, on this one, let's see how much we got. So from this first one, we got 487 pips. On this trade we got 280 pips. On this trade we got that much pips. On this trade we got 338 pips. On this trade we got 11.85%. On this trade we got 231. On this trade we got 196. So now we have got kind of idea of how to scale in and how to move our stop loss and how to use the Fibonacci time frame. And now that this fellow has closed below this, what we will do, we'll delete everything and start the reversal. Everyone was clear about what we discussed? Scale in, take profit. Do you have any question? Sukhdeep says yes. Bankim says yes. Sri says very clear. And now that we are here, a new game would start because this close is below the 2. We are waiting for this low to be taken out. So what is this low? This low is 2998 minus 82, and see our magic entry stop has gone up to 82 from 39, from 17 it went up to 82. So we'd go 3229 minus 80, sorry, 2998 minus 82, so that will bring 2916. So we will enter at 2916. Let's enter. Let's play the game again. 2911 what, 8 or 6, 82 98 96, 2916. So you enter there if market goes down up to that point. Let's wait. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Nothing, 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 not yet, not yet, nothing. That's it, my dear friend. So that is the best way I could answer Lisha's question. Have I answered your question, Lisha? And Lisha is also saying, I'm very intrigued by how Selvan has traded the GBP USD and would love to hear from him how he decided to scale in at the 1.2650, 1.2580, 1.2550 levels. What made him identify those points and the stop loss that was used for those trades? It seems they may have been based on time frames even smaller than 4 hours. So maybe if he can do a smaller explanation at the review session would be great. So I'll go to GBP USD and hand it over to Selban to answers Lisha's question. And Lisha's question would be in front of you in a minute. Let's do this. Hold on. Let's clear all this so that we are giving him a clean sit. And then I'll present Lisha's question in front of you, Selvan. So, Selvan, this is to you, please.
Yeah, I'll just have to go back to my GBP USD charts
Yeah,
and have a look.
yeah,
So you just hold on a second.
no problem. The numbers are in front of you, Selvan.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
No problem.
Let me just see, where did I scale in again? You see on the daily chart.
It's on a daily chart. So, did you get the numbers? 1.2650, 2580, 2550. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out where. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time. Let me drink some water. In the meantime, I would request all of you to post your questions. Lisa says, please explain briefly what the Fibonacci time is. Yeah, I'll explain it after Selvan completes his presentation. Sukhdeep is saying reversal time frame Fibonacci now from here. Yes, correct, Sukhdeep, you are right. Bonkim says, Bonkim says, how BB help to understand reversal in this scenario? BB means Bollinger Band. So I'll answer that. So this says what we can expect. Very good, fantastic. We have already 5 questions. Let's see how after Selvan how much we can do that.
But I originally got into the trade at 128,
Mm-hmm.
and then daily.
1.28 you got into the trade. So 1.28. Let me mark that. You're comfortable with candle or bar?
Or anyone,
Anyone. So
doesn't bother me.
he got into 1.28. So he got into there 1.28. This was first trade of Selvan in a daily chart. Sorry, why I'm doing 2 day, my mistake. So I'll delete this. I'll go to daily chart. In a daily chart, Selvan entered at 1.28. So Selvan is now answering Lisha's question. So he entered at 1.28. First
All
one.
right, and then price went down.
Mm.
The next day, price went down. Then the next day, price came back up.
Mm-hmm.
And the day after that was a reversal,
Mm-hmm.
was a reversal bar. Now,
This
if
one,
you look at the,
as per Selvan, this is a reversal bar. Yeah.
right,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at the bar after the swing high,
Mm-hmm.
the high of that bar
Mm-hmm.
was at 126.50.
This one high is 2687.
No, no, the high of the bar of, not the reversal bar, 2 bars before that.
This one 2653.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if price was going to go back down,
Mm-hmm.
which we knew already from the Fibonacci, the weekly fib,
Mm.
that price was going to go back down,
Mm-hmm.
it'd have to pass that level to go short.
2650.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my first entry was there.
So you entered here 2650.
Yeah.
on a weekly Fibonacci. Yeah.
No, the weekly Fibonacci already told me that this thing is going short.
Okay,
Remember, we went up with this thing
that's
when
correct.
we went to 127,
Hmm.
and I was not sure how far it's going to go up, so I put an entry at 128,
Mm. This is the weekly
and it
Fibonacci
triggered
in
me in.
front. This is the weekly Fibonacci in front of you. And what Selvan is saying, his Fibonacci was already there, considering that was a downtrend. So maybe from here to here, and in Fibonacci is 128.17. Yeah. So let's go to
Yeah.
1 day. Yeah, let's go to 1 day chart. Lisa, if you are not following, please ask questions. Selvan is now trying to explain your question. Yeah. So he got into the
So
second trade there. Yeah.
so in my mind, this was going short.
Mm-hmm.
So if it had to go short, it had to first pass 126.50, which was the high of the previous bar,
Mm-hmm.
and then if it has to go short again, if it's still going short, it have to pass 125.80, which is the low of the swing high.
So you started at 28 first, and you pyramid there on 20 say 2650, and after 2650, what did you do? 25.
25.80 is the
Mm.
low of the swing high.
Lowing a low of this swing high.
Yeah,
Uh, Low is 2552.
yeah,
So 20, this you entered here 2550 when the
yeah,
low of the swing high. Yeah,
yeah, when that was
2550.
broken.
Even this is
Yeah,
broken. Yeah, that is your second, third trade. Yeah, third or fourth
third trade.
trade.
Third,
Third.
that was the fifth trade I have on there running, still
25
running.
2580 was one of your trade as well.
Yes, if you look at the low of the swing high,
Low of the swing high is 2652.
no, no,
20,
the first
first one. Yeah,
is
this one.
25.80, is
25.
25.80
uh, yeah,
something.
2570 here.
So
But your data can be 2580, not a problem. Yeah.
yeah,
So
so
you first entered
25.80
on.
was the entry.
Okay, so you entered here as well, 25 entry. So what
Yeah,
Lisa, if you are following Selvan, he is entering at the low of this swing lows. Yeah, as per
yeah,
his chart, it was first 2580, and then 2650, and then 2550. Yeah, go.
yeah, that was it. Those are my entries, and I'm still short on this.
So those were his entries, and he's still short. So your question on to Selben on all these things, answer is he has put the shorts on the when the swing highs low taken out, and then he has not gone to 4 hours, right, Selben? You have not gone to 4 hours.
No, no, no,
No.
no, not looking at the 4 hour at all.
Okay, and she's asking what made him identify those points and stop loss. Those points means he is identifying
Because
the, yeah, go.
because Weekly already told me that
Mm,
this is going to retrace because it was in an up run to 128. It
mm,
already told me that it's going to go down.
mm,
So because it's going down, I need
mm,
to find entry points for
mm,
on the way down.
mm,
So the top of a bar, the top of a wick of a candle, or the top of a bar is generally a resistance point.
mm,
So if it breaks the resistance point, what is it going to do? Which would be a support point on the way back down.
mm.
It would be a support. So if it breaks the support, then it's going to run.
Polarity change, yeah.
So if it's going to run, well,
Mm.
that's when you want to get into it.
Okay, so
So therefore,
yeah.
my entries were
Mm.
where they were.
Okay, so Lisa is saying low of swing high is not 2580. Yeah, I agree with Lisa. I think at Selvan's chart, this low is 2580. In my chart, it is 2570. Thanks to IG. IG presents different. Or are you following IG or something else, Selvan?
No, I'm not following IG charts. I'm
Oh
following
yeah.
MT4 chart.
Oh, so there you go. So he is following a different charting software. So that's why his low was 80, but our low is 70. Doesn't matter, only 10 pips. So did you follow
Yeah,
Lisa? Go.
the low on that bar was 85. So
85.
I went 5 pips below that.
Yeah. So primarily he has targeted the lows of the swing lows and then went down, shorted from there. Is it clear,
The
Lisha?
lows of the swing highs, part
Doing
of the lows
low,
of the
low of
swing
the swing
highs.
highs, low of the swing highs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lisa says, okay, so low of swing high. So this is what Selvan did. He went low of swing high as per his chart, short, low of swing high as per his chart, short, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Any question, Lisa, to Selvan, or any?
So
Go.
just a question. So low of a swing high means the third bar low, is it? Third bar
Yes.
low.
Third bar
The
low.
third bar of the swing high is the low of
Confirm.
that bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
mean where the P3 is written now.
where it is now here. No, low of the third bar is this one, first one,
Yeah, yeah,
and the low of the third bar is this one.
yeah. That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
Correct, Selvan?
Sorry, I'm just back with your chart. Low of which bar?
Low of third bar means this one,
Correct.
and low of third bar is this one.
Correct.
Yeah.
The bar before that is a reversal bar.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So like now as well, you've got a swing high.
Yeah. So any other
Current
question?
price.
Go.
Current price, you have a swing high.
Yeah.
Although the last bar is seemingly bullish, you still have a swing high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. So any question to Selvan from anyone, Lisha or anyone?
And sorry, Pata, I'm
No.
not going long on this. I'm still going short. I did not. I did not take your advice to go
Uh,
long.
that was only
I'm not
general
putting a.
advice. General advice.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, we'll
I'll
go.
not take it. Other people can
Okay,
take it. I'll not take it.
no problem. Okay, NP Financials provides only general advice warning. We do not recommend
You've got
anything.
you've got lower
Again,
highs and lower lows.
again, I'll repeat: no information received
Yeah.
from NP Financials will be considered as a financial trading recommendation. Yeah, it is your responsibility to find out everything. So we only discuss general financial product advice. Lisa says there is only two swing highs. So where did 125.80 came from? Lisa is asking 125.80. Where did it come from, Selban?
It's the bottom of the first swing high.
So Selban is saying it is the bottom of the first swing high, which is as per chart is
Which
2570. As per his chart, it
which
was 2580.
25.85.
85. But Selvan is
Yeah.
asking, sorry, Lisa is asking, you had three positions, but only two swing highs. So where you got these three positions?
No, I got the three. I already entered at 128 and
Oh,
127.90.
so what Lisa is saying, these are not your correct entry points: 2650, 2580, 2550.
No, no, no. Those are the correct levels that when I added to the trade.
So where did you
I
get?
added to
Where did
my
you get?
entry at 128.
So where she is asking, where did you get 2650 and 2550?
Yeah, I told you earlier.
2550 you got it from this, which is 2511 at our chart.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'll just go back. All right. So you see the reversal bar on after the swing high, you've got two, three bars.
Okay, let's delete everything. Now, for your first entry was
But,
25,
but, but,
28. We understand, yeah.
right,
Okay, and your second entry is 25, 80. Is it correct?
correct.
2650. So 2650 you got
Right,
2650 you got from where?
right. You see the bar after the swing high,
This is swing high. This
the
is
next
after
bar. Yeah,
this
the
one,
next bar.
fourth bar,
Yeah, that bar. What's the high of that bar?
2653.
Right. Now, when we had the reversal bar, which is two bars after that,
You mean this one?
yeah, because I know it's going down, because I know the price is going down,
Hmm.
I put an entry on the top of that bar, the bar I
Uh,
just showed you, 2 bars before that,
on the high of that bar.
right there. That's right.
So he has
That's
put
right.
the high of this bar.
Yeah,
Why you took a high of this bar?
because in my way of thinking,
Hmm.
the high of that bar is a resistance level.
This is
That
not a swing
price
high.
came up and sorry,
This is not a swing high.
I know it's not a swing high, but
Yes.
in that bar,
Hmm.
it is a resistance level for that particular bar.
Okay.
So it on the way back down,
Hmm.
because the price reversed above that, it
Yeah.
broke above that.
Yeah.
This when it reversed, that's what you call a crack and snack back, in your terms,
No, we call it close above and then close below a crack and snapback. So what Selvan is
right?
saying, it has crossed the high and then came back
It,
the low. So that's why it
that's
is a,
right.
yeah.
So
So
yeah,
Lisa,
so
did you
I would put
understand?
an entry there.
Yeah. Lisa, did you understand where this 2650 came from? Lisa says yes. Fantastic, Selvan. Brilliant.
Okay,
Excellent.
because when it went up, it cracked up above that.
Mm.
On the way back down, it have to break that. If it's going to go short,
Mm.
it have to break that to go
Mm.
short, and
Mm.
that's what the next bar did.
Mm. Very good.
Right?
Fantastic. Any other question to Selvan, Lisa? No, Lisha says no. All right. Very good. Thank you so much, Shelban. Excellent, Lisha. Brilliant,
But
Shelban.
Arthur, I would like you to explain how you achieve how you arrived at the price of 125.71 as an entry for
Yeah,
this pair to go long.
brilliant. So what we'll do, all right. So you saw what Selvan did fantastically. He scaled in four position, and Lisa asked a question which he brilliantly answered. All right. So what we'll do, we'll observe our we'll continue our discussion. What we are doing to answer Lisa's question of scaling in. Now this bar as in front of us. So when we are considering this, the low of this bar would be 1, because this is a bullish bar, so we are reversing the uptrend, and then in that case this should be the second one. So if that is the second one, so what we will start as per our discussion, what every one of you have contributed, it can break 1, cannot break 2. So we'll when this low is taken out, we'll scale in. So we'll enter. So we'll enter at this point when this low is taken out. Yeah, I will when this low is taken out. And I remember this is a daily chart. We do in a 2-day chart, but in any which way, if you are doing it a daily chart, let it be in daily chart. And then this bar has closed below, and the low is the low. This bar has closed below the 2. This close 1 and close 2. It can break 1. It cannot break 2. It has to broken 2, and will be short from this one at 2570 minus 17. So let's go one by bar, and we are already entered the bar. Now we'll see that this bar has not closed above the one, so we will do the scale in there. So what we will do, we have entered here at the first one short there, and then first one short there, first one, and then what we'll do, we'll copy paste that into a second trade as in scaling, because of our principle which we believed and wrote in our trade plan, that it can break 1, it cannot break 2. So we are short there, and we are going short. Very good, very good, very good. Now at this point 2490, around this point, are you seeing any kind of so what we are seeing here to start with, that it has broken 1, so we will not go short here, and it has not broken 2 there, so we will not do anything here. So we are not scaling in here because it has not broken. Now the second one has not broken the previous 2 on this one here, which is the second one. So remember to mark in your mind that this was 1 and this was 2. So for to go along, it can break 1, it cannot break 2, as every one of us has agreed there. Yeah, so this is going to go to our trade plan, and then because it has not broken the 2, what we'll do, we'll go short at this point. So this will be our third second scale in and third position running short there. Okay, and then yeah, we are going into the short position. So again we have to ask the same question with you, that it has broken 1 and cannot broken 2, so we'll go short there. So we'll short the market at this point, which is at 4 short 4 position there. Everyone is clear about this here, why what we are doing and how we are doing? Any questions so far? Yeah, Sri says yes, Bunkim says yes, fantastic, brilliant. So we have 4 positions there, and then we would go down, and we are fantastic. We are going down, and we are going down, and then we are going up now. Now we have to see this. This is first one is 23.89.9 high, and this close is 23.93. So this has closed above. Now when we have closed above, that's a danger. When we have closed above, we can do two things. One thing is, you can book the profit if this high is taken out by 72 pips, or we can wait for close 1 and close 2. Remember, now this has become 1 and this has become 2. If this has to go up, we are not doing anything, because this closes above this one. We can book the profit depending on our Fibonacci time, depending on our pivot points, and so on and so forth. So all lines, let it be blue, and then we'll take all lines, let it be percentage, and then we'll take one by one. So we have taken this one out, we have taken this one out, we have taken this one out, and we have taken this one out, because there is a crack and snapback happening as of now at 61.8. Everyone understood what is crack and snapback? Crack and snapback is close below a support and then close above a support, same support. So this is a crack and snapback. And what is the pattern here? What is the pattern here at 61.8? What is the pattern here at 61.8? Candlestick pattern. Morning star. Yeah, Selvan says morning star. Lisa says bullish engulfing. Both are correct. This two candlestick pattern is an engulfing, and 3 candlestick pattern is a possible morning star. And then let's see, and it has already, remember that this has already broken 1, so we are very cautious to book our profit if this high is closing above this and high taken out, so on and so forth. Let's do. This fellow now has broken this, so now this is broken 1 and broken 2. So this is 1 and 2, and it has been broken. So what we would do, we would place we'll close all our short trades, and we'll go a long trade when this high, which is 2490 plus the ESD, which is 73. So we'll go long. This is a day, remember this is the daily chart. On a 2-day chart, I think it would be the same. So you would consider going long here at this point, because our principle which you have followed and written down in your trade plan, it can break 1, it cannot break 2. Now that it has broken 1 and broken bullish candlestick, has closed above 2 bearish candlesticks, and we are entering on a 2-day chart. If you are following 1 day, fine. If you are following 2 day, that is good. Whatever you are following is extremely good. Whatever it is working for you is extremely good. Even if you are entering at, I don't know why my chart is not getting changed to 2-day, but it will be a little bit change, and we are entering this 2491 plus 73, and we'll be entering at whatever we have given as a number 2572, I think, on a 2-day chart. We have given a 2-day chart, and my chart is not going to 2-day. Whenever I am changing it to 2-day, it is changing daily. Yep. That's all right. So okay, so this is how as per our understanding, what we have have written our trade plan. The bullish candlestick should break last two bearish candlesticks. This is a bullish candlestick which has broken the last two bearish candlesticks, and the high plus the ESD or any amount you follow, 20, 30, 40, 50, but I think ATR or ESD is a good term, and you can enter there as a, because we are reversing on a engulfing on a bullish candlestick, morning star, as you said, from 61.8, so that's a possible trade which we have shared in our trade idea. All right, any question here? Otherwise I'll take another 4 questions and then we'll close the discussion. Any questions here?
Yeah, Partha, what is ESD?
Entry stop distance we calculate.
Okay.
Any other question?
Yeah, just show us this Fibonacci timeline. Where do we get it?
Fibonacci, yeah. So Fibonacci timeline can be drawn. That was on the question on the SPTRD going down, which was asked by Sukhdeep and Lisha. So let's go to that. GFC. Please change the chart to today. Unbelievable. All right, let's do that. Why this chart is not going to change? This is welcome to trading. What we will do, we will change this chart. We'll close this chart and open a new chart. This is a 2-day chart. We'll make it a naked chart, and then we'll bring it the chart here. All right. All right. So way down, Sukhdeep said what is the way down Fibonacci time frame says, and what Lisha says what is the how do we take advantage of the Fibonacci time frame. That was discussed in, as we said, when you do in detail, but it is not a subject of 5 minutes, but I'll try my best to answer it in 1 minute. So it is discussed in Fibonacci trading, not only Fibonacci time but also Fibonacci arc, and shown and combination of Fibonacci objects. So in this example what we will do at going down is we'll do a Fibonacci time zone. So there is not enough data here to do the Fibonacci on a Sukhdeep on a dime. We, of course you can force yourself to draw the Fibonacci from this swing high to this swing low, but that's not will not be a possible good one. Why I would say not a possible good one? Because you see how this bar, although this has closed below the 2, this bar has closed below 1 and below 2 as per our rule, but the ESD is not taken out. When the ESD is not taken out, then we'll wait for the ESD to be taken out. So let's do that. So 20 our ESD was around this one. So when the ESD would be taken out, so this will be 29, what was that number? So maybe let's make 29 50 or 45, I forgot the number. So for example, if it is let's make it 20 ESD. So for example, if this low is taken out by the ESD, then it will be short, or otherwise the short has not triggered. So what you have to do, you have to draw Fibonacci from here to here, because that was the swing high and that was the swing low, and wait for the wait for the uh, Fibonacci time frame to help you to tell you what is possible going to uh, happen. Like we also take advantage of Fibonacci fan and channel and ellipse and spiral, but I'll discuss Fibonacci time frame. So we'll drop from Fibonacci time frame to time frame here. So what it is telling, this is not a correct one, and not in the sense technically, but this is not the correct one because the low was not taken out and we are not down yet. We are not down yet. Once the downtrend is in place, like this fellow, once the downtrend was in place, and then we can draw the Fibonacci to know time whereas which is the date for a change reversal. But Sukhdeep, if you are not drawing a time frame now, it will incorrect because the downtrend has not started. All right, so any other question on there? So to answer Lisa's question on Fibonacci time frame, I would say wait for the Fibonacci time to play, as in Fibonacci itself. Wait for the Fibonacci time frame to play in an confirm confirm trend, confirm reversal of a trend. For example, if I go to Fibonacci time zone and bring it down from here to here, so this is a confirm, because it has broken 1 2. This is the first bullish, this is the second bullish, and the low close was below the second bullish and low taken out, so on and so forth. And this fellow has not broken 1, this fellow has not broken 2, so on and so forth. So when we draw this, then it will tell you that this was the end, what they say, nail in coffin, right, Selvan? What was the term, Lisa? So last nail in the coffin or something like that. So anyone remember
That's a
that?
nail on the cross.
Huh? What was that?
That's a little cross.
I don't know
You
what
look at
was
the bar, it's a little cross.
little. All right, okay, that's all right. So now the Fibonacci told us that this is the possible, and now there is no Fibonacci in the future. What you have to do, you have to change the Fibonacci, configure Fibonacci time zone, and you have to increase the Fibonacci time zone according to the label we already know, that 4.23. So possible on the 4.23, which is 423%, 6th of July, which is tomorrow, something is going to happen. So on Fibonacci says, then 6th of July something is going to happen. So what does it mean? It means that is the possible. This is the 1, this is the 2, don't forget that. So this is the 1, my dear friend. This is what you said in the morning, not morning, the start of the session is actually the cream of the cream of the cream. Bullish candlestick would break last 2 bear. This is the best, and this is the best in bar as well as swing high, swing low. Of course, crack and snapback will help. Of course, breakout can help. Of course, pattern will happen. Of course, break on up important trend line will happen. But to start with, I think this is the best one. All right, so that's what we have
Father, can you
been.
just explain how we get the Fibonacci time frame? How you get those lines on there?
Well, we have drawn Fibonacci from
Those
this swing
lines,
high,
right?
to this swing low. So what we have drawn, as you draw Fibonacci, what you do for Fibonacci, exactly same. So this is the swing high, this is the swing low, correct?
Correct?
Now we are drawing Fibonacci retracement from here to here. This is Fibonacci retracement, correct?
Correct?
And we got
How,
78.6, if you remember here, 78.6
yeah,
Fibonacci.
how do these vertical lines come on the...
Yeah. I'm coming to that point.
Okay,
Yeah, 78.6. Yeah, right.
correct, yeah.
Now you do the same thing. You go and draw the Fibonacci time frame from objects, and then go to Fibonacci and then time. Fibonacci time.
Okay,
Yeah, and Fibonacci
okay,
time. Then you go to the same swing high, come to draw the same swing low, and Fibonacci horizontal vertical lines will come.
okay,
Got it?
yeah.
So maybe tomorrow one bar is coming. This is my hypothetical bar. Don't blame me if it is not coming. So what we will do, we'll draw a bar here. Oh, come on. Okay, so extension not required, extension not required, and then draw the bar, draw the bar. Now the computer will listen to me because I have told him to listen to me. So this is the bar, and which is coming tomorrow. As if, all right, so this is the bar coming to me, if it is coming tomorrow, and this is the bar here on Fibonacci day. So what we will do, on Tuesday morning, if we see that this fellow has closed below below 1, below 1, and this fellow had closed below 2. So we'll wait for this bar to close below 1, and then the second bar, and then the second bar, uh, second bar you draw like this. Second bar we do the, I'm not drawing the open and close, just the high and low. You imagine your open and close, because these are imaginary bars. Yeah, so if this second bar on Tuesday and when closing on Wednesday is closing below this, then the game will be on. So we'll start sorting the market here, or we'll wait for this low to be taken out, which was supposed to be here, and we'll short the market there. So this is how you can take advantage of Fibonacci time frame in trading. All right, the next question was on trade plan, and trade plan is a big subject, but just to help you on trade plan, I think the four major things which Sri Utagi wants to know. Trade plan, first two things, I think that those two things. Anamita has joined. Hi Anamita, how are you? Yeah, that was a fantastic discussion today, and everyone has contributed, and
Obviously,
these are the contributions
मुझे
from
ये लगना पैना
each one of
बहुत
them.
कुछ
We asked a question at the start of the what is the definition of a trend change? How do you identify at the start? So that's what we asked the question at 3
हम्म
o'clock, and Bunkim says from downtrend to uptrend, bullish candlestick should break at last two bearish candlesticks on a support. That's what Bunkim said. Lisa says it can break one and break two, swing high, swing low, and then Sukhdeep says crack and snap back with UD size and length, and false break, avoiding false breakout. Selvan says pattern and higher low, lower high. Sri says pattern and break up an important trend line. This was the entire discussion what we did today in our class in an extremely well participated manner. Actually today's class was run by the participants, not by me. And then we talked about a little bit about Fibonacci time. I think that's when you joined, and after that Siri asking please explain the important plans points to consider for to draft a trade plan. That was the last question I'll be taking, and the last answer to that question would be four important concepts should be there. The money management is number one. NP Financials money management says 1% trade risk, and if you are doing 1% trade risk, and if you are proving to yourself you are making money, so that is money management is the first thing. How much capital you can dedicate to trading, that is the capital you want to lose, because if you are not putting a stop loss, the entire capital is gone. And then your methodology. So after the money management, risk management, your methodology for forex trading, share trading, commodity trading, that is you are following the NP Financials methodology, which you have extremely well written down here. After the methodology, you should write down your mindset. That is extremely important. The psychological aspect of trading, your greed level out of 10, your fear level out of 10, your discipline and control level out of 10, and what are the tools you are using. For example, whether you are using Fibonacci tool or using Fibonacci time frame, or so on and so forth. So you should assess the skills as well. Skills as being assessed by understanding of your back testing, or understanding and remembering of your simulation trade or self assessment task, and setting a goals to start is then this can be the fifth or sixth step. Setting a goal, start to gain 1% in a month, then 2%, then 3%. Bearish, what is the spelling of bearish? Alright, so and then set a goal of some 5% or whatever it is, and do your homework, do the practice task, and do the back testing. Prepare yourself to and write down your entry points as per your rule, as per your stop loss, as per your our entry stop distance, and as per our exit. Write down your exit rules and keep a journal. When you keep a journal, it will help you. What are the months you have probably profited, what are the months you have
Yeah,
you have done,
never dear.
you have not done so good. So you keep an excellent
No, no, they want
record, and then do the analysis, remember an analysis from that. What are the close above, close below trades, what are the high low taken out trades, what is the ABS, so close out trades, you need to write down that. And I think these are the 10 things to look for in a trade plan, my dear friends, three. And after that you have to ask, after doing all these things, doing it for 3 years, you should ask yourself, is trading for me, am I for trading? So these are the last two things you need to honestly answer in your trade plan. If both the answers is yes, then go ahead and start this trading business in a serious note. Did I answer your question, Sri? Any other question? Selvan is saying, where do you get objects from to get Fibonacci time frame? Objects is here in the pro real time chart. Sri says, good, thanks. Object is here in the pro real time chart. File, display, trading objects, and then go to Fibonacci and then go to time.
Okay, thanks.
Fantastic. Sukhdeep is saying, quickly outlook of gold. Gold. You missed your class, Sukhdeep, today, so that's a punishment. I'll not discuss gold. Sukhdeep, without informing me, has missed the class. That's why he has been punished. His questions will not be answered. All right. All right. Let's go to answer Sukhdeep's question of gold. XAUUST. Otherwise, he will feel bad. All right. So same thing, my dear friend, in gold also do the same thing. So this is sorry to miss the class. All right, so you do the same thing. Onam Mitro, gold has broken your resistance. Gold has broken your resistance, and it is following our way. Yeah. So that what do you think? What do you say? Nah. Onamita, you want to say something? I know you're tired. Your gold resistance was at 7090. Okay. So he's still hanging on. He's saying 7090 was his resistance. Alright, I'll believe that. And I will draw a line at 7090. At this point, Anamitra's resistance is 7090. Our resistance was 7047. That's fine. That's what makes a market, and he is correct as of now, because exactly at that point, yeah, we if S&P, Sam Sukhdeep is saying, if S&P 500 drops, then historically it will drop as well in short term. Yes, absolutely correct. That's correct. But before that, I'll answer your question. So again, we play the same game of 1 and 2 to go long here. This is the 1 and this is the 2 for going long. And when this is broken here, this is the 1 to go long here. So that we after this break 1 and 2, this is the new 1 and this is the new 2. So when that is the new 1 and this is the new 2, what you'll do, you'll delete the old 1 and old 2, and we'll wait for this high to be taken out. We go long. So what do? We go long there, and then we do pyramid here, P1. For obvious reasons, you know already, I don't repeat. For obvious reasons, you know that I don't repeat. And we have 4 running positions there for gold, Sukhdeep. We have running gold long positions, but if it is getting stuck here 7090, and remember to the downside, this has become 1 and 2, so this has become 1 and this has become 2. So if it has to go down, it has to break the this low, 1754, 1754 to go short, and 17 already we are long. That's my point in gold. With this, I close today's discussion. For your wonderful participation, I really appreciate your writing down the answers, and Selben's answering all questions of Lisha asking Selben's question. It is a fantastic class with a tremendous participation, and I hope you have a lovely evening, and bye for now. Sri says brilliant session. Thanks. Alicia says thank you. Partha. Namita says thank you. Sukhdeep says thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Partha. Bye.
Selvan says thanks. Thank you. Take care. Bye for now. Bankim says thanks.